anytime. So for yourselves, we're looking at that front punch, we're looking at that hammer straight away. Once we've done the front punch and the hammer fist is here. I want you to take it across the body, back fist, and come back to your target. Okay? So a bit more snappier for you. So from there, let's get that left leg in front. I'll do it from here. As we punch, we bring that hammer fist back, okay? We strike with the hammer fist, bring it across the body, back fist, and back. It's as snappy as that now. When we get back into this dojo, that's what I'm looking at now. Brown belts and above, I need to see it. Yeah, I had some amazing gradings before Christmas. I was blown away by some of them. Yeah, some of you absolutely shocked me. Yeah, absolutely shocked me. Some of the scores were poof. Yeah, so let's go. So what we're looking for is that front punch. As that front punch does, come back, hammer fist, across, back fist, and come back with those fists up. Those fists are dropping from the senior grades too much. Let's get those fists up. Get those fists up all the time now. Now I'm not saying to you when you're out there, if somebody gets aggressive, you get those fists up. I will ask you to open your hands. Yeah? Because that is not aggressive. Remember when you're little, get back, get back. Well, I respect you all now for what you've done and how far you've come and how much you've trained. So for this, for me, we're starting to step it up now to that next stage. Getting your confidence out. Yeah, really bringing that confidence to the level and just think, right, I can do this, because you all can perfectly. So we're going in, we're punching, but look at that arm straight away now. That's what I'm looking for now. It's here, here. Once we're there, look at the arm here. I'm struck. There's my target. I'm still protecting myself. I'm coming across. Look at how I come across. So we've got the elbows there, back fist, and back in. From here, we do swapping the legs now, nice and tight. We punch, we draw it back. We're coming down, coming across. Look at it, it's there, protected all the time. Strike. The other thing is the stance. This is what I want you to practice. The less of a target we give the opponent, the less they can hurt. If I stand up here and punch, bring it back, hammer fist, across, strike, look at all this. Massive, massive area to attack. So let's get nice and tight now, senior grades. Get in with those fists, and you see what we're like. You've seen what Christopher's like when he comes in tight. Yeah, the adults know what I'm like. If I'm in tight, I'm nice and comfortable. Yeah, so from here, look straight away, from this position, straight in. It gives that impression that, look, I don't want to hurt you, and I don't want to fight. But you've protected yourself now because you're starting to turn to the side, protecting all your belly area and your groin, and you're bringing the hands up to protect your face. If needs be, from here, you can go straight into that fighting position. So from there, you can have the hands open. As soon as you go into that position, it's there. Look at it straight away. There's the punch. I've come down with my legs. From there, hammer fist, across. Look at the area here now. Nice and protected. Hammer fist and back. Okay? That's what I'm looking from yourselves. Let's swap those legs, fists up. So we're looking at that. Nice and high. Punch. Cross. Here. Hammer fist and back. Right, so let's have a little game. I'm going to ask you to do this 10 times. Alright, we'll do it a couple of times with you, but I'm going to ask you to do it a little bit more. So from here, we're going to go front and back. And when I say 1, and then 2, and then 3, and then 4, what we're looking for is a jab, down on the knee, jab, back up. Okay, so all it's doing is giving you a muscle memory to jab straight. Look what's happening, down to the knee. So it's getting you used to coming tight. Punch up. Okay, that punch could be a block and a push. If that person's a big person, yeah, it might be that from here, push them away. Push them away. That push hasn't been enough because they're a big, strong person. As I'm pushing them, we can drop from here, we can push the belly. Or we can push up and pull with the legs. So the senior belts, final browns and black belts, you've done this. But for the purple belts and above, this is what you're going to start to learn. Is actually taking down and doing it nicely, if that makes sense. Just because that person's nasty to you, we don't have to be as nasty to them. And I know that's confusing, but it's one of those things. Sorry gang. Okay, so I'll do it from this side. So when I shout 1, it literally is punch, down, punch, back up. When I shout 2, punch, down, punch, back up. And all we're doing is actually learning to protect ourselves, to strike, to come down, to punch. And what I want to see from you is this fist staying in tight and punch coming up. Not punch, drop, and punch, drop. Because you're going to get bopped in the nose and the belly and the head. Keep that area protected. Okay? So we're going to do it with me. So from here, fists up. Okay? 1, punch, drop, punch, back up. Okay, nice and relaxed. Okay? 2, punch, down, punch, back up. Alright, so now 3, all of it together. 3, 4, down you go, punch. 5, down, punch. 6, down, punch. 7, down, punch. 8, down, punch. 9, down, punch. And 10, down, punch. Swap legs, excellent effort, you lot, excellent. So this time, exactly the same, we've swapped legs, we punch, we come down, we punch, we come back up. Okay, exactly the same. Ready? 1, punch, down, punch, back up. Now this might not be your strong side, but we've got to work both sides. You hear as the adult saying, you can't really have a weak and a strong side in martial arts, same as boxing. We want to work both those sides. It's very good for your coordination, for your confidence, for your stamina, and for that ability as well. So right leg in front, ready? 2, punch, down, punch, back up. 3, punch, down, punch, back up. 4, 5, let's go. 6, punch, down, punch, back up. 7, punch, down, punch, back up. 8, punch, down, punch, back up. 9, punch, down, punch, back up. And 10, punch, down, punch, back up. Let's put that left leg in front. Because I know for a fact what some of you are doing. Punch, punch. Okay? We need to go down on that knee first so we can position and reset ourselves. And what that means, sounds very technical, doesn't it? All it means is if I've done the front punch, I'm going down to do a second punch, there has to be a little bit of time there because that person might fall over or might run off. Yeah? And if you punch somebody again when they're running off, not good. If you push somebody, not good really. Yeah? So this technique it's just getting your confidence with this tight here. Okay? Really, would I punch somebody, come to my knee and punch him again? No, I wouldn't. Yeah? I've always promised you all that I won't teach you stuff that's not practical, something that won't protect you. Yeah, so this technique we're trying now is getting knees up, is getting that speed. But you'll realise after you do these, and we're going to do a lot more of these when we come back into the class, it's fun. We'll add some other bits of fun in it. What I like to do is punch, go down. So we've been working with the beanbags with some of you, the senior grades. It's no different. Target in front, punch, down, beanbag, throw. So we're looking at, look at this head now, but we still need to. So we can't forget that this fist's up here when we go down for the pan and we throw. It's all keeping that body up nice and high. Nice and high. Okay, you lot, let's go with that left leg in front, right leg back. Let's do a little bit of leg work. Let's get these legs nice and warm. We did a little bit of a warm up with the lower grades. Let's get these legs warm, gang. Okay, so we're just looking at flicking the legs out. These trousers look very posh, they're brand new, and they're too long. Usually, you know, it's like I usually have them up here, so I look. Okay, so all I want you to do is left and right. So just little hops and swap. So we use this word called change, don't we? Carry on, don't stop, you lot, don't stop. We use this word change. If you're on a hard, slippy floor surface at home, get a pair of non-slip shoes on, trainers or whatever it be, as long as you're allowed to. If you're on a carpet and you've got no socks on, be careful you don't slip or burn your feet. Alright, so we're just looking at this little bit. Right then, we're just looking for little bits like this. I don't want a huge jump and a huge jump. It doesn't work that way. It's just, so when I say change, Remember those legs change. We don't jump into the air and change the legs. We from here change. Turn nice and quick. But we still need to look at our target. Still need to look at the target all the time. If the target moves, we move. Okay, doesn't matter where the target is. If the target's in front of me, I'm here. If the target moves to there, I'm here. Look at the feet as well. If you find an area in the floor and the target's in front of me, I'm happy there. If the target moves around, that's fine. But it might be that we start moving around. And when we start moving around, we lose lots of energy, believe it or not, and we get very tired. So find the central area, stay in the centre. And we can actually work that person. Doesn't matter which leg's in front, that's fine. That's fine. Okay? Another little technique. Right, from here, I want to see just the stretching. Knee up, the Maggette kick, okay? Your basic kick and back. From here, basics for the senior grades, let's get that knee up. Knee comes up, striking forward, bring the toes back, striking with the heel. So you're pulling back and striking. Big, strong. Here, strike, back down. So we're looking at a couple of those, okay? So with me, 1, and back down. Keep the fists up. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's swap those legs straight away. Again, remember, we're looking for the centre. This leg comes up, kicks. Look at its kicking, everyone. Target, centre of the target, not out there. That means I've missed my target. Missed my target. So we're looking centre. So when I turn to kick, where the knot of my belt is, that's where my knee comes. When I'm kicking, and down. So here, kick, centre of that body, centre of the body. Doesn't matter which leg is in front. In front, okay? So we're going to use opposite leg now, right leg in front. You might get a kicks, 1, good, 2, keep those fists up, swap those fists, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to swap over. From here, what we're looking at doing is we're just bringing the knee up and pushing down. This is your stamp. Yeah? Now for some skill, none of you youngsters have been taught to stamp, but you know how to do it because you've done it when you were little. You thought it was funny to go and stamp on mum and dad's foot, brothers, sisters, 9-tied, and you think that's funny. Yeah? So, instead of doing that, with your whole body's in front, let's do it properly. So as we're coming in, down. Look where we are. We're half the body and we're ready to go. Yeah? All we've done is come here and put down. Again, I don't want you stamping the floor hard, just in case you hurt your heel. We're looking at that target. It can be the centre of the line here, down and back. So bring that knee up, down, toes back, heel strike in. Yep. So from here, down, nice and relaxed. I want you to do a couple of those. Think about if your knee comes up so far, you're not going to have time to turn and you're going to be offset with your hips. You'll pull a muscle. So here, let's go, bringing it up high, down. So that leg then, your foot will slide down. Doesn't sound nice and it's not nice. Believe it or not, it's one of the less aggressive moves. Again with this back, we're on side, we come up, look what's happened, here, down, centre, again, centre. From here, comes up, down. Again, 5 on that side. So 5 both sides. That's enough to wake everything up, I think. Hips, let's get a bit of motion in those hips. Left leg in front, we're going to do your inside crescent kick and your outside crescent kick. But to start off with, before the kicks, we're going to do the blocks. So, again we're finding the centre, we're bringing this knee up. This knee has to come across that line to block. If it comes straight in front, it's not blocking. Okay, if it comes straight in front, it's not blocking. So maybe a parent, brother or sister or somebody you trust you can put your hand here, yeah, or their hand there. They don't need to touch you at all. So all we're doing is from here across. Now, if it's in the right place, your leg will go past their hand without touching it. Now their hand's going to be here, so all I want the person to do with the hand is move the hand backly and bring it around. Yeah? So that's the technique we're looking at. Look at the circle. From here though, get those toes pointing down. And the reason that is because when the toes point down, the muscles in the knee come up higher. If they don't, that's as far as it wants to do. Yeah? So nice and relaxed from here and around. Make sure that we take it around, we come back to this position. Not here. Alright, left leg in front, around, back down. We might only have to block once. Rather than blocking again, with this back leg, we could block with that one. That leg has pushed it to the side, this one's ready for a kick, or guess what? Another block. So, left leg in front, and with your back leg, all we're looking at doing now is from here. So nice and relaxed, back leg, just giving it that block. That block, let's get those toes down, and that block. There's 3, there's 4, and there's 5. Let's swap legs. Again, making sure we come across the centre line. So from here, block, block, toes down, bring it all the way around, and all the way around. Okay, shake those legs. Front leg. So we've done the back leg and we've warmed the back hip up. And we've warmed the back hip up. Right? Now we're going to put the left leg in front. And because we're positioned slightly different, what's going to happen now is you're going to slightly move your body weight towards the back, because that's going to allow this leg to come up. If you don't, that's going to happen. Your same body is in the same, so your body is in the same angle, same position, that happens. Take it back, this happens. So if I keep my body still, that's all we can do. I'm actually leaning down, I'm stopping my leg from coming up. And as soon as I take the weight on the back, nice big block. So again with the front leg, that's what we're looking at. Foot coming towards us, across the body and down. Alright, across the body and down. Don't worry about bringing it back to begin with. So cross, down. Because if I've done that, what I would do is reset. Reset. It might be from here that I step back and reset this way, because then I've got a nice area to do that kick and back. Also, I've created a big distance. So front leg in front, left leg in front, we're going to come around, down and step back. So imagine I'm in front, imagine that person coming towards me, I block them and push them over there, step back. Same leg that's done the blocking, steps back. We don't want to do that, then that. 2 moves, we don't need 2 moves. So again, front leg, block, and back, ready. Keep the fists up all the time. One more time. Here, block, back down. Okay, let's swap legs. So we know this leg here is going to come up and across. Going to come up and across. So this leg comes from here, comes up, across, ready, step back. Now if that's not your strong side, what will happen is you'll want to do this, then you'll want to do that. You haven't changed anything. Yeah? All you've done is possibly put yourself in a position where your groin's going to pull because you're offset. So remember, from here, if it's going across that way or across this way, look at the difference now. So if I push it up, so for this one, I go inside and I go out. So for this one, inside, out. Stepping back. Yeah? Again, we'll go inside first. So inside, push them out. So they're facing that way now. Let's step back and get that space. Okay, the space. Left leg in front. We'll do these 2 techniques, and then we'll do a bit of a cool down. And I think that's enough up here to think of the first week. We've had this thrown on us exactly the same as yourselves, so it's like panic, panic, panic. And I don't want to make it a boring lesson anymore. Not that it was boring before, but we had a long time before, so doing lessons, so I'm mindful that it does get a little bit, oh, what now? So we're trying to step it up. That's what we're trying to do. Let's put that left leg in front. So we've done this left leg, we've done that one when we're pushing away. We can also push that way. Not as strong, but it might be that as you step back and push away, you're already set here. Yep. This one is not really a technique that you think about, it's just a reaction. Stepping back, whoa, and bringing it up, that's all. This one is something you think about, because you're ready to prime, you're ready to go into the attack. So again with this one, so instead of going inside out, we're doing this, and we're doing there. The difference, if you see, this one coming up and out allows me to step back and set. This one pushes me in front. So legs there ready to go, but I've actually stepped into the danger zone. That's all of them, stepped into the danger zone. So, senior grades, we're looking at this now, here straight away. So we're going to start calling these different techniques. So if we say jab, we know that's a jab, we know it's coming into the centre of the body, it's coming to the face, the centre of that line there, 2 knuckles. So when we say this technique, it might be called number 3. So if we say 3, here, straight in. Look at it now, you've got to think about that target, boom, together, straight in, here, strike, change. Exactly the same, sorry, as the opposite side. Okay, gang. So I'm going to bow there, and we're just going to take that head up, and we're going to take it down. We're going to take it across, 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 and across. Last time, so we're looking at doing each one of these exercises 3 times. Up and down, up and down. So 3 times, okay? So we're looking at a circle, and the reason we do it 3 times is we need the brain now to set. Let's get into that training pattern. Other way round. Good. So the shoulders are coming forward, and they're coming backwards. Okay, let's get these arms now, let's get these arms together. And all we're looking to do with these arms is we're going to push them down, sorry, and we're going to bring them back. And what happens is, some people do this, and it's just, you're offsetting all your muscles in your back and your spine. So let's get the hands together, we're going to push them in and we're going to bring them back together. So, that's all we're doing. So each time we touch hands, and they should be touching like that, nice and safe. So from there we're going to go backwards. And they should be touching. Let's hand across, so you know what happens with your grades when that arm comes across. Again, after the techniques and the training session, anything starts to hurt, slow it down, don't do that, okay? Just stop, all right? It might be that you've probably pulled a muscle that we haven't used for a while, and it's like, ooh, uncomfortable. But if not, let's get that arm across, let's look the opposite way, and relax. Let's do the other one. Here's 2, 2, last one, last one. Okay, let's get those hands onto those hips. We're just going to push those hips forward, nice and gently now. Going to push that bottom back. We're just going to go from circle to circle. Other way. Okay, again from here, remember those feet, nice and comfortable, shoulder width apart, straight back, nice and gently. Keep it in there for 3, 2, and 1. Let's come back up, nice and gently, straight back. 3, 2, and 1. Other side. 3, 2, and 1. 3, 2, and 1. Last set, gang. 3, 2, and 1. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, right then, just shake off. Shaking those wrists and those hands. you lot, it's been a pleasure. It's a pleasure every week. It's a pleasure to have you in our lives, within the club. You're awesome, you lot, you're awesome. Keep up the hard work. Stay safe. Alright, that's the biggest thing for us all now at the moment, is staying safe. Be sensible, be sensible. Now I know all of you are sensible when you want to be, so I trust you. I trust you all. Right, so there'll be some sort of notice going on the Facebook page. I think Christopher's doing the sessions next week, and then we'll just keep on doing it. I hope it's not for as long as last time, gang. I really, really hope it's not. Yeah, in fact, I really, really hope it's not, because it's harder for us to do this. I don't like this. I do not like doing this type of training, because we lose that funny touch, that laugh, okay, and that joke. And when we get that in the class, I know I get 100% effort and 100% work from you all. Yeah. Right, gang, it's been a pleasure. And bow. Speak to you soon. Stay safe, you lot. All the best.